Train deaths have been popping up on our radar recently. This month, we've reported at least one death each week involving trains. Now, the Champaign County Sheriff and one organization are trying to send a message, hoping people will listen to. WCIA 3's Jared Thomas has the story.
This year, we've reported there have been 9 deaths and 6 accidents in central Illinois. The most recent 2 took place in Normal and Casey this past Tuesday. According to Operation Lifesaver, they've calculated 59 total deaths in the state involving trains last year. This year, they have already been 46.
I don't remember there ever being such a frequency of train versus vehicle or train versus pedestrian accidents.
Champaign County Sheriff Dustin Harmon says it's not uncommon, but the problem needs to be addressed. He says most of the time these deaths and incidents occur because people are in a rush. And one organization whose mission is to spread rail safety awareness agrees that's part of the issue.
It's as simple as walking across the street. As a young kid, we are taught to look both ways before we cross the street, but we don't always have this conversation when it comes to trains.
Operation Lifesaver State Coordinator Aisha Jackson says Illinois has more than 7,000 rail miles. The only other state with more is Texas. She says trains are always traveling, so always be cautious when you're next to the railways.
People don't abide by that, but a train could be at that crossing within 20 seconds. So you're making a decision between your life and this train for 20 seconds, and it's just not worth it.
And if you think about an Amtrak, they may be going 80 miles an hour. And so there's a reason there are gates on many crossings. There's a reason there's flashing lights.
And Jackson says those signals are there to warn us in case of an incident. Other train deaths we've covered date back to the middle of May up until June 24th. But it's not only a concern for Central Illinois, but all of the state.
There's a great risk there, and we're seeing that in the stats today. Right? These 46 fatalities are all preventable.
My suggestion is if those are activated, then don't try to beat them. I know that everybody, it seems, are in a hurry to get where they're going. You may end up paying with your life.
Operation Lifesaver says every 3 hours someone or a vehicle is hit by a train in the U.S. If you happen to get stuck on the railroad tracks, there is a number you can dial located on all railroad crossings. Reporting in the newsroom, Jared Thomas, WCIA 3, your local news leader.